whole minutes about sort and filter. Dave told me, I want somebody to talk about sort and filter. Do you want to do that? Would you do that? I'm like, sure, because I have one pet peeve about sort and filter. And then I said, gosh, I agreed to do this for 5 minutes. And so here we go. Sort is to place records in order as numerical or alphabetical based on the contents of one or more keys contained in each record. So you're putting things in order. Taking these things that are out of order, you're putting them in order. Out of order, in order. And we're going to wait about 7.5 seconds for the next slide. Filter, on the other hand, is a higher order function that processes a data structure, typically a list, in some order to produce a new data structure containing exactly those elements of the original data structure that match this Boolean true value. Wikipedia gives much more complex definitions than dictionary.com. So filter, you take that list, and it looks like this. See, the orange stuff is gone. So you're not just sorting it, but you're filtering it. It actually might not even be sorted when you finish. So those are not the same thing. Sorting is not filtering. Filtering is not sorting. Was anyone confused about that before I said it? Because apparently some people are, as we'll see in just a moment. This is a real estate website near where I live, and you can see at the top here there's some drop downs that are used to limit the set of things that you get back. But the button you use to do that is called sort. You're not sorting things, you're filtering things. Okay, so the developer of that site did not understand the difference. Do users understand the difference? I don't think so. They don't understand a lot of other things like Windows management, but who cares, right? Because somehow, filter has mostly evolved in a user-friendly way. But first we're going to talk about sorting. And there are a few different ways people do this. Some sort with links. So if you want to sort, you just click the link and your list resorts. Smart Bargains does this, Nordstrom and Zappos are some examples. Some people use a drop-down. So Pottery Barn, Crate and Barrel, I forgot to mark this last one as Macy's. Amazon does this as well. Actually, Amazon, first you have to choose a department, and then you get to sort. Netflix? What else are they doing wrong? You get here and you end up on this view, and then you have to click to get a sortable list, and then you can sort with the column headings. And if you go back to the gallery view, suddenly you've got some grounding there for the gallery view. So I'll pick on them a little bit. You can sort by a lot of things, right? Price, name, review, popularity. There's one best match, which I'm curious about because I got to it by browsing to like furniture. I don't know what the best match for that is. There's some, other things that maybe you don't see everywhere, like greatest percent off. You see that at Smart Bargains, it's a discount site. So it makes sense to put that there and not say at Macy's. New arrivals featured, which of course is code for stuff we really want you to look at. Sometimes you can sort by very specific things. So if you're doing books, you might want to do it by publication date. If you're doing computer monitors, you might want to sort by the size of the monitor. I'll have to talk about that one after a bit. Default. What do things default to? Well, Crate and Barrel defaults to something called sort default. Don't know what that is. Some best match, some relevance, some best sellers. There are a lot of different ones that they do that. Some people just don't. This is Lane Furniture's recliner website. That was the whole website. They didn't have sort. Victoria's Secret, no sort. And they had 17 pages of results. Pottery Barn last year had no sort on their website. Filtering, you can do by single select. Amazon, Overstock, Toys R Us, a lot of people do this. The problem is, what if I want something that costs about $100? So I can't select both 50 to 99 and 100 to 149. I have to do it in series, right? Or the single select can also be achieved with this dropdown. There are a few nice clues people can give about how many result sets you might get that match your results. And a couple of different implementations for that. Checkboxes along the left side, commonly called faceted search, where people can make those selections much friendlier. If I want $100, I can choose both price ranges around $100, or in this case, $40. Sliders. I love sliders. eBay has sort of a low-tech slider. Endless, that's a good one. And then this one is from the Endeca library, where you can see what kind of results your slider is going to give you. Brown Shoe actually tested that, and it tested poorly, but I would love to see some more data on that.